What is up, guys? We are back. It has been a long hiatus. Hope I'm coming in clear. I don't have my mic on. This is kind of just an impromptu video. We got the Mustang back out, the LS Swap Turbo 7875, 6-liter, Z32 5-speed. If no one knows this car, this drivetrain was in another car of mine, pretty close to this anyways, not quite this motor, but we are working through some of the issues that we've been having forever. I had a little bit of time and I'm trying to get some of it squared away. Speedometer did not work properly with this Z32 transmission. I had it working in a new Edge. The wiring's a little different in this, so I actually finally just got it squared away. That is working. What else? Fans stopped working. That's why I didn't drive the car I haven't driven the car in like 7 months. So fans stopped working. Bad relay, got that squared away. What else? Let's see. We are playing with the Holly. We haven't had any time to really do much with it. We are making progress. It is running better. Let's see. Now, next, the fuel pump is working perfectly. I finally got the fuel pressure sensors sorted out. If anybody remembers from a while ago, I had that issue. Those are squared away. They appear to be rock solid. The pump in the tank is leaking near the O-ring. This is a weird year. Apparently they've got like 4 different diameters for these, so we're trying to find the right lock ring and the right O-ring, because it smells in the car not great. That's one other thing we're finally waiting for. Those should be in maybe next Monday or Tuesday. And we have a boost issue. We're not making a ton of boost. I know I don't actually have the prettiest welds here, but we have moved the reference line to the top gate, and I did make a ton more. It was creeping up, so I had to let out. I don't actually know what it made, but I pulled a log, so we'll see what it actually says. And I might just have to swap these springs for stiffer springs. I don't really care. I'm not looking to set the world on fire with this car. I really just wanted something fun to play with. And so far, it's probably shaping up to be that way. Although, you guys know me, I'm kind of ridiculous. I'm kind of already planning something else for this thing. So we'll see how my attention span stays with this. But it is mid-July, so I'm really kind of looking to maybe enjoy this thing for the summer, or beat the hell out of it, or just blow it up. If I blow it up, I'm fine with that too. I don't really care. I just want to do something. And that's it. We're squaring away all the stuff. I'll probably neaten up some of this wiring here, and that's really about it. I got nothing else. That's it. We'll look at that log and we'll see what it says, and we'll get back to this. All right, guys, what's up? This car is back up on stands here, and the reason for that is because we have some kind of a misfire. I am definitely down a cylinder. We were just getting this thing tuned, just starting to make things happen, and I don't know, something's going on. I'm missing something. So I believe it's a plug wire, maybe, I'm hoping, on this side, but the problem is I can't get to any of this stuff at all, even from under the car. So I have to take off the downpipes and everything, and we're gonna go from there, and hoping that I can figure this out, because I'm actually starting to have a little fun with this car. And so let me look at this, we'll figure this out, and then we'll go from there, and hopefully I can have an answer for everybody. All right, guys, we are back again with this thing, and this is just another example of what's going on with this car. So I've got everything converted back to a NA car. I got a stock manifold back on this side. I hooked up the exhaust. I capped my turbo line. Mac valve's still hooked up. Everything's just sitting here. I got gangster, and I needed an intake air temperature sensor, so Obviously mine's in my intake piping for the turbo, so I just rigged up an old shitty fucking whatever. So I'm ready to take the car for a ride, and now the rear end is leaking. So I gotta go back there and look at it. I don't know if it's just loose. I never really looked at it. It leaked fluid. At least I knew it had something in it, but I don't know if it, I don't know. So now I either got to do a gasket or whatever, RTV it. So I got to go look at that and pull the cover off, and we'll get back to this, and maybe I can drive this thing today and see what the hell is wrong with it. All right, guys, what is up? Oh my God, this car! I swear to God. So we're back NA. Done a few things off camera. I put a gasket on the rear end, although something's up with the cover, I think, because I think it's weeping again. This was all done a few days ago. I took it for a ride, and there's definitely something wrong with it. So I did a compression test. Cylinder 2, we've got about 40 psi on that one. So that's not good. I don't know what's up with it. I can't imagine I did anything crazy. So, yeah, the turbo. I mean, I've literally probably put 200 or 300 miles on this whole motor. So either it's always had an issue, and I maybe spun a ring wrong or something. I'm not sure. I didn't damage anything when I put it together, but it also seems like it has gotten worse. So I'm not really sure. I didn't do a compression test when I first put this motor together. I probably should have, but so I'm gonna probably have to yank this motor out and do something else. I don't know if I'm gonna just pull the pan and pull the head, see what's up with that piston. I don't really feel like getting, because there's no repair I can do on this car. There's no room for anything on here. You can't get the pan off with the cross member in here. Yeah, I can take the head off, but that doesn't really help me at all if I have to pull the piston and rod out. So I don't know what I've done to this thing. I literally have hit maybe 7-8 pounds of boost in this thing total. So I knew something was up with that, and that's possibly why I wasn't making, it was down a cylinder, so it would be down. I don't know. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do here. I'm either going to yank this whole thing out, but again, I really don't have time. This project is snowballing. Again, something simple to fix has turned into like a month-long adventure already. So yeah, I don't know. I'll keep you updated, but I don't know what the fate of this thing is going to be. I might just get rid of this thing. I'm really tired of this car. So I'll keep you posted. And that's about it for now. All right, guys, what's up? We're gonna pull the motor out of that car. We're gonna swap it in. Just gonna stick another LS in it. I've got a spare slug. I've got a Gen 3 6-liter just that I had laying around. This thing is fucking crusty. I don't care. This is my last effort for this car because I'm really just done with it. Watch this. This will be the motor that lasts forever. We got some China Pack 1218s. I've got a sloppy stage 1.75. You kind of see these online. It's a 565 lift. So we're going to throw that in. All China stuff. Don't care. I've had this stuff laying around forever. So we got the tools. We got the knowledge. We're going to make this happen. So I'm throwing this together. I'm going to do this all off camera. And then we're going to make something happen with that. So, all right, let's get to this. All right, guys, what's up? This is day 2 because I pulled the motor. I got the whole motor out in 2.5 hours. That was pretty good, I thought. But then the swapping everything over is always a bit of a pain. Clutch tranny. When I pulled the oil pan, swapped that, I had to buy RTV, blah, 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 whatever. I saw a little metal in the oil pan, so I'm hoping I just did something simple with this. If I fragged a ring or something, I'll just swap that piston out, and this motor will still be good, because this motor is going to go in, but unfortunately, this is just a shit-ass old 5.3. I mean, a shit-ass 6-liter, but it's a Gen 3, I meant. So, yeah, I don't know. That's about it. So this is where I'm at. Clutch is all swapped over. Everything's over. I'm going to grab the tranny. Training's going on, and then right back into the car, and that's it. And we'll slam everything back on, and hopefully this thing runs. Because I don't know anything about this motor. I think I got it for free, or $100 maybe. Chinese sloppy 1.75, which is a 565 lift. And Chinese pack 1218s. So this could be a really good runner, or not. Who knows? I might be swapping this thing in like another couple days. So, all right, let's get this in, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, what's up? It's been about a week and a half since that last video. Motor is in. It does run. I started it. I don't have that on camera, but I will obviously get a more official first start. The problem, I just wanted to see if it ran. The problem is I broke this off back here, and we're gonna have to weld that on. I've never broken one of these ever, so you know there's a first time for everything, obviously. So we're gonna see if we can weld that out. I've never had to do this before, but if it works like the manifolds, manifold bolts, it shouldn't really be an issue. So let me get this done. God, let's just drive this car, man. Jesus. All right, I'll get back to this. All right, guys, wrapping this one up. The car runs. We've swapped the motor. It is, I don't know if it's got excessive blow-by or the valley cover when I fucked with it earlier. The NOx sensors, the seals, everything, it wasn't great. So I think it's actually leaking. It's because it's smoking a bit. So I think smoke's coming up from there, and it looks like it's coming out of a breather. I never hook up my PCVs. Maybe I will. Who knows? But that's it. It runs. It drives. I'm going to get a valley cover with no NOx sensors and a new gasket and everything. And when I pull that off, I might do something different with this car. But we're going to call this a win for now. It's got some excessive lifter noise on that side, but it's not crazy. But whatever. We might do something different with this car. I don't think I'm going to put the turbo kit back on it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but that's it. It runs and drives for now. So the fuel pump gasket is the only last issue. So this car should be good after that. But thank you, everyone. And I don't know. I hope you enjoyed my shit-ass video. So.